Hi guys, it's Michele. Today I'm gonna piss off everyone by doing a review of the S51 RT. And this is basically the RT that's called Troll Cannon. This Troll Cannon has some effects that you should be aware actually if you haven't played the RT before. And the effects are you can wash out the enemy or you can miss it non-stop. There is no middle ground with this thing. So let's start by doing the research tree. Actually, when you start researching, you're gonna have the little cannon, which fires twice as fast but does twice as less damage. So the big cannon does two times more damage but has 40 seconds reload time. 48 to be precise, 46. You can drop down to 46. Now, first thing you're gonna do is tracks, gun, engine, and radio. And after that, with the crew, aim for the 6 commander skills is Brothers in Arms, with the others as well, then the camo, and you can do something like going with your commander doing a mentor or something crazy like that, or you can go with your gunners by using the designated target and the snapshot, maybe even Deadeye if you're really getting enthusiastic. And for your driver, I totally recommend that you do smooth ride, so you can actually hit the targets bit easier because this thing is gonna turn a lot, and the firing arc is pretty low. And the skills for your loaders is gonna be definitely the intuition as a third skill, and after that you can do the adrenaline rush or safe storage combination. And all in all, those are the skills and these how you call it. Yeah, brain fart. Actually, how do these are the skills and the perks that you're gonna add to your crew, and the guns and the performances of the guns. Now, detail is you are firing 46 seconds one shot each, so you need to aim this thing quite a lot. Let's say you need to aim 8 seconds plus 2 to definitely correct the trajectory of the shells. That means you're gonna aim around 11 seconds for one target. And compared to the other RTs, let's go like this, and we can see that the Russians are basically the masters of the alpha damage, while the Germans are the masters of the DPM or damage per minute. Best aiming time basically has the British and the French crews, while the Russians are definitely lagging behind alongside the Americans. Germans are somewhere in the middle. Hit points, no arty can survive the encounter because actually if you manage to bounce with an arty, consider yourself a lucky guy, not skill 20 millimeters of armor, 60, yeah, so one HE shot can easily take you out or damage you permanently. Even a splash on the enemy arty can easily kill you, just to be aware. So we get to the speed. Speed for the S51, the Russian arty is not going to be the primary focus where you basically dig in and you hope that the enemy scouts don't get to you. While the same story for the USA line, and the Germans are somewhere in between, while the mobile arties are definitely the French one and the British one. The Brits have one extra feature that they can go fast in reverse, so they can run and fire at the same time. Great stuff. So let's see what else we have. The setup is like this. I'm using only one premium ammo, one AP ammo, and HE ammo. The difference between these two HE shells is that you will have something like a much bigger radius for your splash damage with the premium shell than with the regular HE shell. So if two tanks are close to each other, you want to take them out both, you might preload this shell, but 46 seconds, yeah, you're not gonna preload, are you? Anyway, let's stop being boring in the garage, let's jump into battle so I can show you how this thing is being played. Okay, let's see. Even though I just woke up, I think this was a very good game. Once I had it, this is in the patch 9.14, and we are stationed on Malinovka. This is the standard battle, and it's gonna be basically a very hard battle if my gun decides to troll me, as it usually do. And you can do some kind of options on this map, where I am just in reverse. You can hide your RT, and since I'm not very mobile RT, I'm not gonna go very far. The heavies go heal usually, the scouts go down my right side on the 8 line and 7 line, and some other scouts and TDs are staying in the base to cover it, while the mediums have choice to cover the base or join the scouts and the heavies and back them up. So, options, many options. And as you can see, enemy are starting to rush. So this is one of the other things that you can do. What you can do is actually go with the rush where the MX-12 is, while the enemy Type 34 just done a suicide run. And in my opinion, it was just a useless thing to do. At this moment, I'm indicating to my guys that I'm aiming over here, and T-150 is pretty much better damaged. I don't reckon that he's gonna last for very long, so my goal actually is to get that MX-12T before he gets to be. So, yeah, I'm still sleeping. So, the MX-12T destroys R150. I had tried out a snapshot, MX pulled in front. And Heavy Tank number 6 has a bright idea to go to chase the MX-12T, guard him with his wreck, and give him an extra buffer of armor. Great. And we have another, that's the Type 58, MX-12T are gonna stay there, and they're gonna pummel our guys to oblivion. No problems whatsoever for me, because I'm an RT, and I'm waiting in the very good spot. Luckily for me, my heavy's done their job, and they are going out here on the hill, and they're gonna secure it. So that's one access for me that's blocked. And there is the Type 58. I'm just firing, and as you know, as I said before, Russian shells tend to have their own way of doing things, and they went all over it to the other side in the lake. So that's one very effed up miss, so I was pissed off about that RNG. Now we have a problem. We need to back up our guys on the hill. We just lost our Cromwell. There's the enemy IS backed up a couple of medium tanks, and those medium tanks can easily spot me. So my goal is at the moment is to back up my heavies by destroying the mediums and the IS if I can. So we're gonna aim a bit where the Cromwell is gonna be. He's gonna be spotted right now, and he's gonna pull back, and we just need to pre-aim where he's gonna be. Somewhere around there we fire, and that's one guy back to garage. Great, now we can focus fire on the big guys, like the IS for example, and our IS, the tier 7 is our main focus. He has a very good position against our guys, and we don't want him to exchange fire non-stop. We want to get him so that he cannot exchange fire with our guys anymore. And now we're gonna wait to our reload time, 46 seconds. Yep, just sitting over here, minding my own business, trying to aim at the enemy. And now the IS starts to back off, like he's sensing that I'm almost reloaded. And I fire, trying to predict where he is gonna be, and my shot goes all over it, and now the IS knows that the RT is firing at him. Yep. That's gonna be a bit trickier for me to hit him, especially near that windmill over there. And I'm gonna aim again on the enemy IS, wait to the hard reload. While I'm narrating this thing, can you order me a pizza or something like that? So I can at least have something useful while the gun load. Anyway, IS being over there, using Cromwell as a shield. I'm tempted to go for the enemy Skoda, but the IS is the prime target, and now he's pretty low on HP, and if he pulls up a bit or back, I can get him. And instead of that, he goes frontally. Oh crap, I almost got him, but Russian accuracy sends my shots flying into a windmill, and I look like a bloody Don Quixote. So T29 going over there, he's pretty low on HP, that's a big problem for us. I need to go and switch the targets at the moment, because unfortunately I have to leave my guys to the enemy, and luckily for us T29 destroys the enemy eyes. Now I need to back up our Black Prince, because he's in a world of trouble. Oni and M6 are definitely gonna pummel him, plus the enemy RT, so he's in a very bad spot. So first things first, M6 looks like a juicy target and he's being reckless. He's side-scraping against him, not knowing that the RT is in the game. So I'm gonna use my Russian accuracy to stay still, fire, and send to garage another M6. Yeah, that's my second kill of the game. Well, the Black Prince is being in the problems. I just told him that I have 42 seconds left to reload and he needs to stay alive for that long, if he wants my help. Now the Black Prince and the Oni are exchanging fire. Black Prince is trying to get the side armor of the Oni, because that's the best way to penetrate him at this moment, and he gets some shots into him, because Oni gets reckless. And all I need now is actually for Black Prince to stay alive. He's on 3 HP, I'm almost reloaded. Come on Black Prince, pull back mate. I need you alive. I need that Oni to be reckless and pull out so I can hit him. And the Oni does just that. He straightens out, great target for my RT, and boom, that's kill. Saved my Black Prince on 3 HP and he even congratulates me on the good job. I can only be cocky in the patch 9.40 and say to my enemy bye bye. S2152, the Black Prince says that he's over there, so I'm trying to pre-aim on that position. But Yesu moved out and taken out our Black Prince. Yep. So that's a very nasty gun in the game. And we have 6 shots. Well, no, 5 shots remaining. Now let's see what we're gonna do. We have Jag Panther, we have 34-100. We need to move from here because there is a good chance they might spot us. So I'm moving a bit deeper in the forest and a bit further away from the enemy. Now let's check out this situation. KV2 took a very big hit and he's on 6 HP. Jag Panther is going all over the field and I need to try to pre-aim for him. And as I said, bad arc on these guns is gonna actually cost me the kill on this thing. Look at this. Just I was aiming at him, my gun went somewhere and pulled up and I fired, missing completely the Jag Panther. Yeah, big problem for me at the moment. Now let's see what we're gonna do. T34 is somewhere there near the T29. T29 is in a big problem, he's one shot kill, and T34 100 gets him. That's tier 7 Czech tank that managed to get him. Luckily for us, the KV2 derp cannon managed to one shot the enemy J Panther. 34 100 is running away, and I'm thinking that he's gonna be somewhere around there, so I'm pretty much desperate. I want to use the spotting that my allies provide me to get this guy, and I'm actually snap shooting, which I should not be doing. And I missed because there is no kill. He was on less than 100 HP, and if I hit him, it will definitely be a kill. But that's the problem. I haven't got him. So S2152 on one side, IRL, RT, 4400 and 3 shots left. Yeah, sorry, I'm still a bit sleeping. Anyway, let's check out where the enemy is gonna be. So SU-152, MX-12 is gonna spot the SU-152 before the SU-152 realizes he's been spotted. And 34-100 is there. I'm still trying to get him, I'm still trying to aim at him, but the Rudy I think has this thing covered. The Rudy is T34 premium tank, by the way. Ariel showed up, Rudy is moving ahead. I'm aiming for to the RIL, but the RIL 44 doesn't stop. That's my main problem. He's smart, he's keeping, he's staying mobile and showing my aim as best as he can. So Rudy goes to kill 34-100, and he managed to get him. But the problem is that the RL might get the Rudy right now. So the T-34-100 just spotted them, and about spotting, I need to abandon my Rudy and focus fire on the SU-152. AMX-12 is spotting him. SU-152 is behind the building. I need him to make a mistake to pull back. And I need my MX-12T to spot him again. Rudy is actually on his own. Sorry, guy. Sorry, dude. KV2 can only back you up. I need to back up the MX. So I'm telling my MX I'm ready to fire. He needs to spot him and to stay alive. He's saying that he's not in the corner, he's not near the building, and by the knockdown tree, I am assuming that he's way beyond the cover and he's now spotted. I do a little bit of snapshot, but I managed to hit him. Actually, this time gun is listening to me. And our own KV2 is laughing out loud at the enemy. Now, let's see what we need to do over here. KV2 is one shot kill. And I'm telling him that I have only 2 shots left. I'm loading an AP round. AP round should be able to penetrate the ARL-44, but I need to hit him. And as you know, Soviet guns are a bit trollish. So I'm positioning myself to back up my KV2 against the ARL. And there is the enemy RT. Luckily he fired and missed, so the MX can handle him. Right in the same amount of time I can aim at the enemy ARL-44. Aiming at him, I need to be a bit in front and hope that he's gonna be in my sights right about now. And that's luckily a hit, and a very good one, because that's the end of the game and 5 kills. Let's check out the stats so we can see what we've done in the game. And the game with my S51 is the first class, the bruiser, the fighter, and high caliber. Team score says that I managed to do maximum damage of 2877 with 5 kills and 881 experience points earned. Detail report said that I managed to do 3 shots and which managed to direct hit and 3 splash damage shots from my 11 shots fired, which means that I managed to do 2877 damage and with 5 kills. So it's not bad at all, considering that we managed to earn 7737 credits without the premium account. So without the times 2 it's 881 experience points, and with the times 2 it's 1762 experience points. Just to let you know, I'll be selling my SFT1 because my plan is to move up to the tech tree and get to tier 10, so yep. This is how you play the little quote unquote little S51 RT. And this is how mild it can get when it hits the enemy, provided if it hits the enemy. So, like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch you all next time.